What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And here is an article that's talking about global outages that have happened for Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And you see all these other companies as well. Now, this is nothing new. We've seen outages take place before, and I've talked about them in my videos. And like I've said before, power outages, blackouts, etc., have all been something I've been focusing on. And it's something that I don't take lightly because we're heading towards a time where a lot of things are going to be reset. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by reset is I think that the powers that be are trying to change societal norms. Okay? The life we had before the cerveza sickness is not coming back. And whether you disagree with me or not, I do believe time will tell. But what's happening now, whatever plan or agenda they have, it's gonna move on forward. And as it moves on forward, people are gonna have to adapt and change. And this change that is coming is slowly brewing. Because if it happens immediately and instantaneously, there would be a revolt on the streets before morning. Because people would not be okay with those drastic changes. Now, if this happens slowly and you get people used to the crisis, used to the different problems, used to not having this or that freedom slowly but surely, then they're more willing to accept whatever is being given to them or whatever they are told to do. Now, in this case, when it comes to outages, it's interesting because here, there are a lot of theories on this, but it says the outage comes just before a Facebook whistleblower is set to testify before Congress on Tuesday. So, whether this is planned or not, doesn't matter. But what I want you to be aware of is that as we get closer to that time where, I don't know if it's going to be something grand or if, it happens in stages or whatever. This is prepping people for what's coming. I do believe blackouts will come along with the Great Reset. And so I want to show this video because this is what they're supposedly talking about. And I wanted to show you so you guys have an idea.
One of the most shocking pieces of information that I brought out of Facebook that I think is essential to this disclosure is political parties have been quoted in Facebook's own research saying, we know you changed how you pick out the content that goes in the home feed. And now if we don't publish angry, hateful, polarizing, divisive content, crickets, we don't get anything. And we don't like this. We even know our constituents don't like this. But if we don't do these stories, we don't get distributed. And so it used to be that we did very little of it. And now we have to do a lot of it because we have jobs to do. And if we don't get traffic and engagement, we'll lose our jobs. One of the most shocking pieces of information that I brought out of Facebook that I think is essential to this disclosure is political parties have been quoted in Facebook.
So there you have it. And so when we come back to this, whether it's a plan to try to stop the distribution of her information before she testifies before Congress tomorrow, we'll see. But these outages, it makes you wonder, what's the next step being set up? Because we're headed towards that next step. So I hope this episode has brought you some value. Like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about these outages? Have you been experiencing them? Let me know in the comment section below. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.